All right, this is Sonia with Stamping Around the Dining Room Table. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. If you do not have one of your own, I would be happy to be yours. Well, my computer looks like it's acting up here a little bit, but hopefully some of these weird lines are going to go away. All right, if you would like, you could go to my website, stamparoundthetable.stampinup.net. And there you can see our products. You can place an order. If you are interested in joining my team, you can do it through there, or you can put a comment here, or go to my Facebook page, Stamping Around the Dining Room Table, and even private message me through that. If you're interested in having a party, which we call a workshop, you can sign up also here, or again by messaging me. Okay, so I did want to mention that our annual catalog is ending May 3rd, and our new annual catalog is starting May 4th, so that you can order from this catalog starting May 4th, and that will be available online May 4th. Our mini catalog from January to June, this goes to the end of June, June 30th, so the things in here are going to be around a little bit longer. Now, I just realized I forgot to make sure I had these pages here to show you of the two that I'm doing today. And 15 and 72, okay. I'm going to show you, I've been going through things that are retiring. One of the ones that's retiring is To a Wild Rose. We've had this one for a year and a half, 2 years maybe. And I'm going to be showing you that today. And the other one I'm going to show you that is retiring is our Healing Hugs, which we also have had for a little while. Both are roses. This is like a distinctive stamp. I think they both are. Yeah, they're both what they call distinctive stamps. They have the shading right in it, the way that the stamp is cut. Okay, so you'll get to see that. Okay, so I'm going to move this over to the side. Oh, I also just wanted to mention the things that are retiring, they call it a last chance product sale. Some things are discounted, some are not, but you can find it at my website also. And last week they did add some new things to our clearance rack, so things are discounted there. So those are two things you might want to look at when you go to my website, stamparoundthetable.stampinup.net. You click on shop, and then there'll be a thing that says like sales and specials, something like that, and then you hover over that, and then it will show you a space for the clearance rack and a place for the last space that you can click on either of those, last chance products or the clearance rack. Okay, so all right, so I wanted to show you, these are the two stamp sets. So To a Wild Rose does come with dies. This Healing Hugs does not. So To a Wild Rose, it has actually 3 steps here to make the flower, and it's got 3 different things for the leaves, although I chose to use just this and this one for my leaves today. Okay, and then it says, to be your friend, hello, and grateful to know you. True friendship is one of God's greatest gifts, and blessed. This one has the rose, and it has these leaves. It also has just like an outline, leaf outline there. It has this little plant, and then it has that little design that you could add in. It says, get well soon. If hugs and kisses could cure, you'd be immune to everything. Feel better soon. Sending you healing vibes and wishing you a quick and complete recovery. So I'll show you here. Here's with this one, it does have the dies. I should have showed you before, and I neglected to do that. This cuts out, when you stamp the big flower, it cuts that out. Or this would cut out like the outline of the flower, and you could even lay it over that. Okay, then here's the leaf, and this one just cuts out this is like the outline, this is the leaf itself. So outline and like a flower. This is another little flower, a small is right here, which you could either use it for the center or just a little flower on its own. I don't know how well you can see that there. And then this, here we have, this could be to put a sentiment on, and here's for a little decorative piece you could put on. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you some samples. So first, from To a Wild Rose, here you can see the 3 steps, the different colors, 2 different colors, and then the outline. And there's how I did the leaves. This one, very similar type of look. I didn't get the outline lined up quite as well with that one, but it's still okay. That's kind of that look. I ended up putting a little bit of the poppy parade like around, so I got a little bit on up here when I was playing around with this bow. This ribbon is retiring. Excuse me. And I'm not, oh, here it is right here. I can get a hold of it. It is our tulle polka dot, or polka dot tulle. And what I did is I used one of our blends, our Poppy Parade Dark blend, to make that the color to match this. After I did, I thought maybe I would have liked the light better, but it is what it is, okay? So then with the Healing Hugs, my sister made a couple of cards to help me out here. She did these are just the card fronts right now. Get Well Soon, and she popped that up, and I think that's really beautiful. It's all monochromatic, but isn't that beautiful? Then this one, she did bring in some other colors. In fact, all of these, just an FYI, the designer series paper you see back there, that is being retired this year. And suddenly my mind went blank. It's our flowers from Flowered Designer Series paper, or DSP we call it for short. And of course my mind goes blank when I'm trying to remember the name of it to tell you. It is called Flowers for Every Season. It was kind of in the back of my head, but I didn't feel I had it quite correct there. Anyway, and then that little design I showed you, design element, she just stamped it here. And then the flower, and those leaves, I think, look how realistic those leaves are. And then what she did here is like she trimmed around, she fussy cut just around right in these flowers, and just tucked that underneath there. Okay. All right. And so what I thought I would show you today is how to do this flower. Okay. So I decided I was going to do yellow, and this is another one of the paper it's the stripes on this side, which is kind of cool too, but I wanted these flowers because they almost look like, put that there. This is So Saffron. The colors in here are So Saffron and Bumblebee. Could also, I don't think it's quite Mango Melody. That was the other color in some of these, but see, that's not quite right. So that is the Bumblebee, which is a little darker yellow, and the So Saffron's a lighter yellow. So I thought I would start by put this on. Whoop. Put this out just so I like to use my silicone mat under this so that if I go off the paper, I'm not getting it on my work surface here to end up having anything else I put on. I use stick to the paper. So I'm going to just, and you can, whoop, make sure I get this right. I want the flowers upright. That's opening that way. Okay. And there. Oh, well, I don't think I can get it up. Well, maybe I can. I wasn't very careful there, was I, getting that down there? It's not quite centered. Let me try that one more time. I'm going to try it this way. Here's the top right there. Well, I still can't get it right. What is wrong with me today? Well, it may end up being crooked. I may just have to make it crooked today. I don't know. Oh my goodness. There, that's better. Not great, but it's better than it was. All right, so there's that. Then, there's my paper here that I just had to, there's that. I had it all here. It's got to be right here. This might be it. I think that's it. Now, but I'm going to need my scrap paper, which was also right over here. Okay. Because what I'm going to do is, I found that it's best the first layer. This is really what I like to do is the first layer, and it needs to be a little darker layer. So I'm doing this in the Bumblebee. Make sure I got Bumblebee. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and I probably should have this because my Stampin' Pierce mat, you want a little bit of, I do have some cushion here on my tabletop, but you want a little bit of a cushion because with the clear stamps, they don't have padding that can help give you a better image. Okay, then I'm going to use So Saffron, but I'm going to stamp it off once. Now, I just want to show you, I have to play around with it here a little bit. Okay. All right. This, see how that kind of goes like that? That sticks out a little. That's how that lines up there. Now, if you don't line it up perfectly, it doesn't really matter. Kind of like the watercolor. And there you go. Now, I'll just show you on here. If I had done it full strength, you wouldn't get the definition that you see there. So let me just show you that on here. I think that's lined up correctly there. Oh, well, that's not bad. It's not as, but I like this. I like that's darker like that. But you could do it either way. And then I'm going to take the Bumblebee, again, it's Bumblebee and So Saffron for the outline. Now I always just have to play around with this. I was thinking I had it and then I wasn't so sure. Oh yeah, that it's like that. I think there. Oh, it might be off a little, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter that much with this one. Oh, that's not quite the way I wanted it. Okay, let me play here a little bit. There, that might be better. It doesn't matter. I just want to show you the difference. See, so you could do it full strength. I'd like it a little better because it gives you a little more highlights. And you could see I could have done that a little differently, but it really doesn't matter. Okay, and then I wanted to show you earlier, I did one and then I realized I really needed the other color. Instead of the Bumblebee, I did this with our Mango Melody. And that's also a pretty color, some pretty colors. Okay, but I did Mango Melody with the So Saffron. Okay, and then what I wanted to do with this one is I wanted to cut this out. So I didn't want to take the time to do it on screen. So we do have the die. And I'll just show you again. Hold it well here. This die, I was going to cut this out. Just like that. And then you run it through, I think that's it. About like that. And then you run it through the Stampin' and Boss cut and emboss machine, or if you, whatever cutting machine you have that works for dies. Okay, so it is just a little different color than what I have here, but really I did it the same way. So there's that. So I'm just going to use that here. Then I also decided I wanted to see about maybe using this little label here. So I'm going to close these up for right now. I will need that again in a moment. So what I was thinking was that could go right on there with this here and put the sentiment on. Or it could even go, I just wanted to see what I liked better, or I could even stamp directly on here. So what I'm going to do here is I did, and if I wanted, I could have done the leaves. I didn't think about cutting out the leaves, to be honest. So you could even do that. So let me just see here. I'm going to say, blessed. I'm doing this in the bumblebee. Yeah, make sure I'm telling you the right thing. Blessed to be your friend. All right, oh, so I can, with that, see I have a little mark there by accident. I can put a little bit of bling there and it will help offset that. So that could go like that. I could pop this up over here, and I may even do it more that way. Or, and what I think I'm going to try, I think I'm going to see, how does this look if I just do it straight on here? Because that will cover it up. Blessed. So if I like that, oh yeah, I don't know that I like that because it doesn't look like it's, but I don't know that I like that just because it's not real clear, you know, it's a little bit. So I think I am going to do this. So let me just make sure, do I like it better? Kind of like this, and I could even have that over there if I wanted, or this could be up a little more. Make it like that. Or do I like it straight on here? Kind of like that. Or even like, and I think I'm going to pop this up so it'll have a little more dimension, but just trying to see, how do I like it, just like that? Or do I like it better? Maybe almost like that. I could turn that over if I wanted it up a little. Maybe I will. Turn it this way, then you don't even see the words there at all. Have that up a little higher. Actually, I think I like that. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this flat on there. Put this right here. And I'm going to pop up two things here. I'm going to put my dimensionals, put them one in each corner, and one in the middle. Kind of help hold that middle up. Sometimes I put a few more, but I'm just going to put two, the one there. Now, actually take that out of the way. I don't need that there now. That. And what you, I had this other idea now, too, of something else you could do if you wanted. And get a hold of that. There. Ah, let go. Doesn't want to let go of that. That's going to go there. Okay. Didn't realize that extra little cover was there and it was on the wrong side, so it stuck to it. Now let me just see, do I want it like this? Actually, I think I like it like that. I get some bling here, but I had this other idea that, now this isn't the right color, but if you wanted, you could do a second one and you could have it just be even off a little bit like that and just flat on there, or you could pop that up too. Okay, so there's a few different things you could do with that flower. And then Let me see. I don't know if I want this on there. Those could go on there. Or do I want... These are Artistry Blooms. And this is our champagne. I think I want the champagne on there actually, but it could be either. Either you could see that I'm going to put the little bit bigger one here in the center. Actually, you know, before I do that, do I have my Wink of Stella right here? Well, I guess not. Oh, but you know what I do have? Wink of Stella. I had a class last night, and some of the stuff is still out in the other room, and that's where my Wink of Stella is. This, though, is... This is my Frost White. I believe it's Frost White. And I have a little bit of alcohol in there, and I added, I think it's the Frost White. Could be the Champagne Mist, because I'm not really sure. It looks almost like it could, the Champagne Mist. Anyway, and you squirt a little bit. Oh, it's not doing what I wanted it. I must not have the right. Great. Making a mess here. It's supposed to be able to squirt it in the air and then you catch it, but it's not working quite that way. It's, yeah, see, so I got a little, all right, there's that. Got a little more in there maybe than I would have wanted, but whew, I gotta play around with it. I didn't get that, because it didn't, although it's not bad, but it's a little more here and there than I would have maybe wanted it. Let me see. Tissue here. I blot some of it. It's over here. It's a little more. See, I like how it is over there more. I have got to play with this some more, as you can tell. But anyway, so I still think I'm going to put some of these on. Put this in the center. And what I will do is, this is a little heavier down here, put one. Should put a bigger one there. I don't think I like this now that I did it. Oh well. Maybe when I walk away and come back later, I might like it better. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you gotta like walk away. And I overdid it. Oh well. Sometimes that's what we do. Sometimes in life we go overboard a little bit, huh? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want one more. Where do I want this one? So I want an odd number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe like that. I don't know if I like that one up there, but I wanted something up on that corner. This be better there. 1, 2. Okay. Just going to town here with these. Anyway, you can do pretty much what you want with that. So, well, as they say, live and learn. I did learn a little something with that. Every time I make something, I think I learn a little something more about what I'm doing. I should have played with that before. I hadn't really thought about it, or I would have. Okay. Man, I'm going to have to do some major cleaning here. I made a mess. Oh well. That's part of the fun of crafting, isn't it? We make a mess, and then we clean it up. So, alright, so there we go. Clear my the decks here so you can see all these beautiful cards. Recently I had been showing you quite a few cards, and many of them are retiring. Flower cards, I'm sorry. Flower cards. And quite a few of them are retiring. So, but I didn't want to, it's almost overwhelming sometimes, the number of of flower stamp sets that we have. We really just had a lot this past year. We still have quite a few. I think not quite as many maybe this year as we did last year. But anyway, so there we go. Is the, once again, that's To a Wild Rose and Healing Hugs. So, and this is Sonia with Stamping Around the Dining Room Table. If you've not subscribed to my channel, I would appreciate it if you did hit the subscribe button, and if you like this video, to give me a thumbs up. One of the things here for sure is that you see I've, you know, warts and everything. I don't sugarcoat stuff, so you get to see some of the truer side of stamping. Okay, so thanks again, and I do have on my Facebook, I do lives on Tuesday mornings at 10:45 and Friday afternoons at 1:45. If you want to stop by there, you're welcome to do so. Okay, otherwise, I'll see you back here again next Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Thanks so much for watching, and until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye-bye.